Okay everyone, I'm going to go through a few more tutorials today on how to actually make your animation look like it's doing simple movements, kind of like my little guy right here. His eyes are moving back and forth and his arms are moving in 3 different directions. So far I just only have 3 frames. For your project though, I want you to try and make your animation have at least 10 frames, so a little bit more than just your character moving in a few different positions. So to start, again, we're going to pick piskelapp.com, and you need to make sure you sign in with your Google account. And then once you're signed in, you're either going to create a new sprite or take that old one from last time that you saved. So if you want to take your old one, you're going to go to My Gallery and find your old one and click Edit, and that will allow you to edit your Pixel app from last time. If you're making a new one today, again, you're going to go to Create Sprite and create a new one today. Okay, so let's remember, this is where my animation comes up. Here's my frames. I want you to have something that's at least 10 frames long to make a whole video. And here's a little preview of what you'll be shown for your video. Make sure this little bar right here is not on 1, but it's on full, so you can see a full-size preview of what's going on in your animation. Okay, so to just make a person, I'm just going to make that one person whose eyes look like they're moving back and forth. So again, I can take this rectangle tool. I can choose my colors here. I think I'm going to try and choose a peachy color. And I'm just going to make a rectangle for the face. Use the paint bucket tool to shade it in. I'll use a new rectangle tool for some eyes. And right now I'm on a large pixel here. I'm not on the small pixel. So that allows me to shade in a bigger area a little bit quicker. Okay, I'm going to change his eye color to blue. And I'm going to have his eyes just pointing down right here. And then I'll show you how I add a new frame to make his eyes look like they're pointing in a different direction. Whoop, that's not what I wanted. All right, let's change that color to red. There we go. Okay, so there's my guy so far. Pretty simple, pretty basic. You're going to be a little bit more complex with yours, but I just want to show you how to make his eyes look like they're moving, really simply. So far my video is not moving. I only have 1 frame. I need to add a new frame right here to make this look like it's moving. Now, what I can do is I can click this little onion button. What the onion button is going to do right here is it's going to make a preview of my first frame. So if I want to shade in this new frame, I can try that, or I could just delete this frame and copy this frame right here. I think that's a little bit easier. So now I have 2 frames that are the same. Again, my video is not moving because they're the same frame. So what I can do is just erase how the eyes look and change them into a different direction. So I'm going to select the pen tool again, select white, shade in the eyes. I'm going to go back to the original and then pick the color picker tool and then select that blue, because I want to make the eyes in the second frame the same blue. So then I'll use that same blue. Then I'll go down to black and then make a little dot in the eye. So now the eyes look like they're going back and forth very fast. If I change the preview, it's a little bit slower, and that's how I made the eyes look like they're moving back and forth here. Now looking back at my other animation here, the arms are the same thing. I'm just taking this frame right here with the arms that are positioned up and then down, copying that frame, and then I clicked the onion tool so that I could see a little preview of what the arms looked like from the previous frame, and then I just switched the arms. So I made them go in a different direction. Now this one's going down, this one's going up. So now it looks like they're switching. And then the third frame, again, I just copied, clicked the onion tool so I could see a preview of where the arms were before, and then just erased and added the arms in a different direction. So that's how it's all put together. His eyes are moving from this frame to this frame, and his arms are moving from 1, 2, 3 frames. So pretty simple movements here, but that's how you make your animation look like it's moving. We didn't talk about a couple of these other tools before. This tool right here will just flip your animation horizontally, so that means it's going to flip it in a different direction here. So now, I kind of like that. He looks like he's dancing a little bit more there. This tool will make your animation flipped counterclockwise or around in a circle. So that's kind of neat here. This tool will clone all of your frames as the same frame. So you really don't want to click this frame, because what's going to happen if I click this frame is this frame is going to copy to all these. So it's not going to be an animation anymore. It's just going to be the same frame 3 times. So I don't really want to click the little clone tool. Okay, we know about the save tool. We'll use the export tool later to copy our videos when we finish. And then all these other tools here are the same as we remember from before. So think about your story. Think about how you can add at least 10 frames to your story to create your video that is moving.